We hope you're having a magnificent Monday, everybody. Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories in the city. It is Monday, February 16th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What's happening?
And Million.
Hey.
It is President's Day. Big day.
Okay, yeah.
Big day for everybody. Okay.
The only president I like is what? Obama. That's what everybody says. I love with Obama.
I ride with Obama too. Where were y'all at when Obama got elected?
I was in 8.
You were 8?
I was 8.
Oh,
was in
the
college.
first time I was 13, I want to say. But he was the first person I actually voted for.
Really?
Because I had to vote for a black guy. You know what I mean?
Like mine too. I think after he got, I was in a dorm room with a bunch of white. Like my dorm was like the athletic dorm, so it was a bunch of white kids in my dorm, and then the rest of I went to Gordon College.
You an athlete?
No, I play soccer.
Oh.
Well, I play soccer down there.
Oh.
But I wouldn't classify myself as no athlete.
You're the athlete storm. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I try to,
Sorry,
I just
okay.
say. But anyway, so once he got elected, all the black people at Gordon, we're in our courtyard,
Yeah.
like having a big old, my president is black.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Lambo's blue.
Yeah.
And
Remember
bro,
that?
all the white people in the athletic dorm were looking through the window and was just like, oh my God, hey bro, it was the funniest thing. Shout out to Obama, man.
Yeah.
That was an era.
I had to
The
walk
Obama
a
era
mile in the cold to go vote for that man.
Word?
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Because the buses had stopped running that would take college students over there. So I was like, bro, y'all ain't stopping me.
I'm going to vote.
Okay.
Y'all going to vote. And I was like, man, I get to tell this story for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you didn't get to vote.
I
for
didn't
Obama.
get to vote for him,
That's-
but I enjoyed the presidency. Shout out to DT. He's
Yeah.
our current president too. So
What?
shout out to DT too now.
we out here like, yeah, shout out to Obama. Shout out to Obama.
What I will say, and not to make y'all mad, but Obama did do some things that
Oh,
made
he's
a
a wild-
lot of
oh.
people upset at the same time.
He wasn't a great president.
He did some not great things. We don't want to talk about that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it
He
is
was
what
a
it
great
is.
representation.
He
It was
was.
a great
Great
representation.
There it is. There it is.
1,000%.
Amen.
Y'all will not take that from him. And he just told y'all that aliens are real.
Hello.
Anywho, it is also Black History Month. That's also why we can't slander Obama.
Come
we will
on
not
now.
slander Obama on Black History Month.
Amen.
And with your 1 minute of Black excellence, here is Rondell with 2 N's.
Yes, in 1955, Marian Anderson became the first black performer to sing a leading role at the Metropolitan Opera in New York. Years earlier, in 1939, she was denied the chance to sing at the Constitution Hall because of segregation. So she said, all right, and performed on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial to a crowd of 75,000 people. I mean, we didn't get our 40 acres and a mule, but this kind of feels like reparations. You dig what I'm saying? And to all the people out there, remember, when the door closes, sometimes you got to sing on the steps. And that is our 1 minute of Black Excellence.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
That was nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Sometimes
Y'all like
sing
that,
on the
isn't it?
steps.
Yeah. My
Okay.
my pin game is sharp.
Little bars. Okay.
on now.
Bars action right
Come on
there.
now.
Okay, well, to hop into the news, Atlanta, which one of y'all's cousins robbed what was it, Little Caesars Pizza
That's
in
what
Atlanta?
It looks like a Little Caesar.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't really fully tell, but we'll
Let
see.
me see.
When you see the video, you'll be able to tell. I think it's a Little Caesar.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll look it up. So
Are
what
we looking
happened?
at it? Oh.
Yeah. So here it is. This guy right here. I think that is a Little Caesars. You guys
Look at that.
But look at my man. Look at my man. He walked right behind the counter,
Oh.
grabbed the pizza, and then said, "Peace. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Gone. Hungry." Now, that is what happened. According to Atlanta police, a man walked behind the counter, as you can see. I think of a Little Caesars on MLK Drive. Grabbed the pizza, and when employees tried to stop him, pushed out the way and walked out the door. Here's the thing. Police released this video and the photos, and there's up to a $5,000 reward for him on the table. And I tell people all the time, if you go anywhere, Subway, McDonald's, pizza, anywhere that has food, this is what well, let me rephrase that. You shouldn't be doing this at all, but if you just so happen to do and you fall on hard times, and you go to rob a place that has food, make sure you take some food. You see how he ain't go for no money. You see how he ain't go for the chest. He went for a pizza.
Huh. Y'all don't even got to look it up. I can confirm that's a Little Caesars. From me, I can confirm it because I'm a constant Little Caesars advocate.
Okay.
I go to Little Caesars on all the time.
Okay.
Bruh.
Come on.
Back when they had the $5 pizzas, bro. Now it's $7. But it was $5 at one point. It got me through a lot of hard times in
Listen,
college,
man.
bro.
That Little Caesars $5 pizza has picked up a many a brethren over the years, man.
I'm telling you.
That is, I did look it up as well. That was a Little Caesars.
It was a Little Caesars,
yeah,
right?
the
Okay.
address. That is a shame though, because I was a little shook at that. Somebody tried to stop him, like grabbing him out the way. First of all,
$7.
you hop over the right.
$7. Let it go.
You about to parkour over mine and then grab it out the
$7. Let it go. You got more pizza in the bag.
That looked like a smaller box, so it looked like cheese sticks. So it may have been around like $5.65, $5.69. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Little Caesars got me through some hard times.
I respect that.
I hate the fact that he robbed Little Caesars, bro. You could have took that to any other trash place that charges people out the wazoo.
You know why he robbed Little Caesars? Because Little Caesar has their pizza out in the little oven.
Hot and ready.
Yeah, it has it. You ain't got to wait on nobody to get their pizza. It's there. It's hot and ready. So you literally are like, oh, bet. Okay, I see they got a pepperoni, little meat lovers. Okay, let me just steal that box right there. Hop right around the counter, open the door, walk out.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had Little Caesars in years.
Me neither.
And it just now hit me with hot and ready. They're not making y'all fresh pizza.
No, that pizza.
And they have advertised it as hot and ready when really it just means we made this like a couple hours ago.
Exactly.
So do you want it or not? It's $5 and now it's $7.
And my thing is this, man. I always like to tell these employees, like, bruh, it ain't coming out of your check. Stop trying to stop and be police officers and security guards and stop trying to stop these robbers. Let them rob that place. Let them rob it. It's not coming out your check. And then people at the end of the day, if they fire you, sue them. Because you be like, hey, that was you're not about to endanger my life for your company that I'm only getting paid $11.50 an hour for. No. Let them go. Let them take that pizza, go make another one. Keep it moving. I would have laughed. I would have said, you know what, brother? You want another one for your troubles? I'm sorry. You want another one? Like, bro, take 2, 3.
As a former McDonald's employee, I will say I worked at a Pizza Hut too. If you ever get robbed, I forgot.
Can we track all the jobs you had?
This man here, boy.
Back in college, man, I had to work my way through it. But again, so at Pizza Hut and McDonald's, you literally have to sign a contract saying you wouldn't do something like that. Like that's in the stipulations. You cannot stop somebody from trying to rob a place because you're putting the company at stake. You're putting them. They would have to be liable for you if that something like that.
Oh yeah, is that a franchisee situation like where they can have franchises of different Little Caesars around? Where like that might be the actual franchisee owner who's like, man, this is literally my.
That is a good point. I never thought of that. Like, if that is it, their stipulate. I never thought of that. I mean? Is it each store have a different contract that you sign when you join? I never thought about that. I would, if I own one, I would definitely tell my employees, like, hey, bro, if people come in here, my store would probably get stole all the time, though, bro. If I told them, they'd probably be like, hey, y'all know that store Rondell?
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey, bro, they ain't gonna never stop you. Go over there, you can steal 5 pizzas in a day. I'm talking about the employees. Sometimes they ain't even working. They just in the back, and a sign on the door saying, come in and take.
Just get it.
Yeah. Come in and take. Boy, I'm gonna lose so much money, boy. What?
So all he did was take.
That's all he did was take the pizza. He didn't take no money or nothing.
And there's a
$5,000 reward,
that is
bro.
crazy.
That's weird.
For a $7 pizza.
Remember, I told y'all they don't really plan, I think, sometimes to give people that reward. Because if you don't fill out the paperwork right, you're not getting it, even if you give in the tip. But
it's not even worth searching for the dude. He only stole what, $7 worth of stuff.
What if people was with the homies and they all got like high, and then he was talking to him. He's like, bro, y'all hungry? And it was like, bro, we ain't got no money. He was like, I asked that. I said, are y'all hungry? And he came back to the house with a Little Caesar. He was like, bro, y'all got. Hey, bro. Oh my gosh, he probably was the man that day.
Times is hard. Okay. In other news, another man who tried to impersonate a police officer was shot in an apartment in Atlanta. We told y'all there's a whole ring of fake police officers going around.
Them APNs, they out. APNs.
And you call them APNs because it's Atlanta Police Department. Yeah. These are the Atlanta Police.
Y'all know what YN mean. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You get it.
APNs, man. So look, you got a 22-year-old man allegedly showing up at someone's apartment late at night, claiming to be a police officer and trying to kick the door in. That's not just suspicious. That's terrifying for a person on the other side of that door, bro, because you don't know who is it, a real police officer or is this just a person? According to police, the resident fired through the door and hit him. Ooh. Now, the alleged impersonator is in the hospital. He's facing charges for impersonating an officer, loitering and prowling, and criminal trespassing. The bigger conversation I want to have right here is
I have so many questions.
go ahead. Oh, okay.
No, please.
We're in a time where people are already on edge. Like we are here like right now, you got ICE in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
You got, people pretending to be ICE in Atlanta. Now you got police officers, people pretending to be police officers. How do you trust that whoever is knocking at your door is who they say they are at this point in time? You know what I mean? Like if somebody's yelling police, while they're trying to kick down your door at 10:30 at night, and it's the police, and you shoot that person thinking that it's not the police because now you have things, it's so much stuff going on in the world. It's like, how do when does it all come to an end? It's a lot of questions, I know.
Well, I get what you're saying, like in general. In this case, he probably gave himself away as soon as he tried kicking in the door.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
If someone says they're a police officer, that's one thing. But when you start hearing doom, doom, you shouldn't even put on the outfit.
Yeah.
Why did you even, you weren't even trying to pretend for real.
Yeah, I don't understand this. I don't think he was a part of the ring, though.
That's not what, they don't say
They don't
that.
say he's a part of the ring, but it does, maybe he listened to the show.
And didn't do it right. Because
Didn't do it right. It's crazy. But you didn't do it correctly, brother. You didn't do it correctly.
I also think it's crazy that the guy just shot right through the front door. You never getting that security deposit back.
Oh, ever.
That's an apartment. That's not your door. Who just thinks, oh, yeah, I'm going to just shoot right through it? You don't know what was going on.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah,
What if it was a police officer? Sorry.
That's the
sorry.
thing.
Please, sorry. Continue.
It could. You're saying what if it was a police officer? But they have certain rules that they can't, they have to provide a warrant in order to try and barricade inside of there.
But there have been cases where police have said, oh, yeah, we announced ourselves, but they didn't. Even Breonna Taylor, that case.
Yeah.
Where people just kind of go in guns a-blazing and stuff like that. And so what if that person did actually shoot a real police officer who really was the police and really trying to bang up in the... that could have been terrible.
That's the point I'm trying to make is bro, when do we how do we differentiate what's really going on out here? It's so, like I said, it's so much chaos going on, so many things going on. It's bruh, do we just never open the door? Do we hear police and we be like, hey, let me call some more police real quick and then make sure you the real police.
Right.
That's at my door. You know what I mean?
Crazy this kind of world we're living in.
Wow.
You'd almost have to get a doorbell camera of some sort, but then even the doorbell cameras are sketch. Because they're...
Get a Ring door camera. All I got to do is put my hand up against it and be like, the police. It's so much stuff, bro.
Yeah.
All I got to say is y'all with these impersonating police officers is wild to me, man. It's wild. I've never seen this. But dude, this is our fifth story on somebody impersonating the police and doing something illegal to somebody.
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta. So it's bro, what?
Where y'all getting these outfits from?
I was literally about to ask that question, Lana, is where are they getting the outfits from? Where are y'all buying these at?
Who's supplying you?
Because here's the thing. I looked on Amazon, and you can't buy them on Amazon. I looked on Temu. You can't get them on Temu. I looked on Alibaba. You can't get them on Alibaba. I looked this up because I wanted to know how are y'all getting these police outfits, bro. The closest thing you can get to a police outfit is a police shirt and a vest. That's it, with the little police patch.
Maybe they go hard at Spirit Halloween.
Oh, you know what?
Every October.
You know
and
what?
then say I'm going to hit it come this winter.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to this.
Got a little badge, got a little hat, got a little baton.
You know what, bro? I got a homeboy. He's an ex-police officer. I got a bunch of his stuff. Y'all need it. I'm selling. No, I'm playing. Because it sounds like y'all need the stuff out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Crazy. Also crazy. There is a man from Norcross who just got sentenced after he was apparently running a whole multi-million-dollar porch piracy fencing operation.
So for reference, people who don't know what fencing is, like me, I didn't know what fencing was. I had no idea what that was at all. Fencing is referring to an act of buying, selling, or distributing stolen goods for profit. So I just want to put that out there before I tell the story.
Yes.
So prosecutors say Zen Ni was
Zen
Ni. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm saying it right.
Okay.
Prosecutors say Zen Ni was running a full-scale fencing enterprise, meaning he was moving stolen electronics, mainly phones and tablets, and shipping them overseas to places like Hong Kong and Dubai. Because once carriers blacklist a device here in the U.S., it's useless. You can't. I mean, it's just useless here. So overseas, not so much. You can use it overseas. So. That's what fencing is. It's you're pretty much the middleman. It's a middleman game. You take stolen goods and you create a pipeline to the people overseas to sell them. It started with neighbors noticing packages disappearing. Doorbell cameras caught it. License plates got tracked. Police staked out stash houses for days, months. Then came 6 search warrants across Metro Atlanta. Police say they seized over $5 million worth of stolen electronics and 1.2 million in the cash, bruh.
Dang.
They were going crazy. All right, they were in luxury homes. They seized high-end cars. I think this was a full-blown system that they had, not just porch piracy. I think this was an actual system. A jury convicted him under Georgia's RICO statute, which means this wasn't viewed as a scattered theft, which is crazy.
Right.
It was enterprise. 7 years in prison. All right, $100,000 in fine, and when he gets out, 3 years probation after that.
Wow.
So yeah, for anybody that doesn't know what a RICO charge is, RICO is like it's a organized crime type of situation. So if you get a RICO charge, it's like there's more people in there. It's almost like a gang. So a lot of people like Young Thug, they all had RICO charges and stuff like that. So it's pretty much for gangs. But this is under a RICO charge because he's like, yo, you didn't work alone. You had multiple people doing this for you, which is nuts, man.
I just don't get how he was able to distinguish what was a phone and a tablet and all these electronics, because this is just porch piracy. You might get like a $3 brush from Amazon on my porch.
Well, here's the thing. He said, they literally said he got a RICO charge, so he had to have some type of intel where they were, where these people were dropping off where they were dropping off the packages. Because there's no way in world somebody orders an iPhone and you just magically run across it. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So there's definitely some like, hey, I'm going to be dropping this off at such and such house. I need you to go by there and swipe it. X, Y, Z. You get what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So that's why he got hit with the RICO, which is wild, bro, which is so wild. I don't even understand how people, I always say this about crime, especially stuff like this, is like, where do you get the thought of doing this? Or who put you onto this type of stuff for you to maximize $5 million and $1.2 million in cash?
Yeah, and 5,000 stolen electronic devices as well. Man, look, can we just pull up this picture one more time?
Zenni.
Does this man look like a millionaire?
No. I mean, we can.
I'm just saying, like, some of these crimes, I would like for you to look a bit more. I'm not trying to say anything.
Say it.
I'm trying to say, if I'm involved in like a RICO activity situation where I'm accused of stealing multi-million dollars worth of stuff, I'm going to look like I'm stealing multi-million dollars worth of stuff.
What?
I'm not looking like I
can see it though.
I'm not. No.
He looks like a.
I need a better t-shirt on. I need a better haircut. I need like perfect skincare.
That could be a Gucci shirt. You don't know that man.
Will, can you go back to the picture again?
No.
One more time, Will.
I got a chain on. I guess it's his mugshot, so he can have a chain on.
He looks like a CEO of like a tech company. I could see that.
Yeah. Now, why would you say that?
Yeah, why would you say that?
Like an AI company?
Why that?
We're just getting more racially profiled.
What are you talking about?
I wasn't talking about that.
I could see. That's what I could see. He looks like he could have money. He looks like somebody that has money. That's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
You
Okay.
want to dive? Does it also look like he eat rice too? Like, is that where you're going to? Because that's where you're going, brother. That's where you're going.
That's not what I was saying.
That's where you're going, brother.
I didn't.
I'm joking.
What are you trying to get at?
I'm joking. These are all jokes, people. These are all jokes.
I'm aghast at you guys. I was not. I was not talking about his race. I was talking about his overall look. And like, just, we keep doing stories where these men who are of all races look just like they're not peddling millions and millions of dollars. Drug stash houses that will get popped and they just look like just raggedy. I'm like, man, you a lot of money is exchanging hands and you not getting a piece of it, it looks like.
Yeah, she's saying y'all too ugly to be doing crimes.
Not even I would just okay.
If you're gonna do a crime, look good.
He looks intelligent. He looked intelligent.
It's not about his intelligence. What about him makes him look intelligent?
I don't know. I just said he just looked intelligent.
How does he look intelligent?
He had to be intelligent to be having a whole RICO organization that he was working with.
You know that micro aggression list we got?
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yes, we try to ensure that there's no microaggressions happening in the workplace. So that's, you know, we try to say another. Anywho.
Girl, we ain't got to explain ourselves.
Listen, man, another man from Atlanta just got nabbed accused of stealing $1.5 million in COVID-19 relief funds.
They coming after y'all. They coming after y'all. Y'all about to go to jail. Y'all about to go to jail. So listen, FBI agents pull up in Hunter Hills with blue lights flashing. What they're investigating is $1.5 million in COVID relief money. All right, money that was supposed to help what? Small businesses survive the lockdown.
Yep.
According to prosecutors, Clyde Chavo allegedly set up fake businesses, forged bank statements, and filed out PPP applications claiming he couldn't pay employees. Now, the government wired hundreds of thousands of dollars multiple times in 2020, then again in 2021. And investigators say he didn't do it alone. They're accusing Theodore Jackson of helping steal identities and move money through different accounts. This is kind of wild how they do this. All right. Now both men are facing 8 counts of wire fraud and 2 counts of money laundering. All right, here's what makes it even worse. This isn't Chavo's first financial crime case, okay? Back in 2012, he was convicted in a scheme involving the identities of at least 10,000 people. 10,000 stolen identities, bruh.
Damn.
What? During the pandemic, people were losing businesses, losing homes, losing family members. Relief money was meant to keep communities afloat.
Yes.
If these allegations are true, that's not just fraud, man. That's taken from people that actually needed the money, which is messed up, my guy, which is messed up.
And so many people didn't get it.
So many people.
Or were having problems getting it who literally need it.
And you go, 1.5 million taking it from people, bro.
That's crazy.
Taking it from people.
So did he actually have a business too, though, or like?
Well, they never said if he actually had a business. He set up fake businesses. So in my opinion, in my thought, he wouldn't. I don't think he had a business.
This was the business.
Yeah, this was his business. Setting up stuff. I knew there's a lot of people that did this though, man. I mean, he's probably one of the few that got caught. I mean, one of the many that got caught.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I know out there's a bunch of people that, I know a bunch of business owners that did PPP loans and they ended up shutting their business down right after it. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, it was that whole era of time of COVID was such a way to get rich quick.
Oh my God.
No sense how much money we had.
And that's why I'm frustrated, because when you say, the government wired him more than $400,000 on 3 different occasions in 2020,
yes.
Bro, what y'all were just
greedy,
handing it out.
Greedy.
And greedy other people taking it. But at the same time, like, I don't even know how to take this, because on one hand, this is disgusting. I mean, just no matter which way you swing it, it's disgusting. On the other hand, I know for a fact that these rich people are doing the same thing.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
1,000%.
And they have put in the tax code just different ways that they can not pay taxes legally. So when you got people who are scamming the government in other ways, it's like, shoot, we're getting scammed one way or the other.
Facts.
It's like this. I'm not. How do I say? I don't want people to think I'm like messed up. I'm not mad at him, but at the same point, it's like you said, I see other rich people doing this exact same thing. Man, I know for probably 1,000,000% that there's some rich person out there that did a PV loan. They ain't had no business. He probably made a few phone calls like, hey, bro, I need to do this business in your name, this, that, and the third. I need about $4-5 million from this PPP. Can you help me out? Boom, 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 boom. Ain't nobody bad at the
Right.
It's just we don't know how to not get caught when we do certain things.
And
That's
a
just
lot
facts.
of people who are accused of like billions of dollars worth of fraud just got pardoned.
Come on now.
They don't care. They don't care.
Don't.
When you do stuff like this, though, it does go to show that you need to have friends in high places too.
Oh, yes.
Because the government's counting that money.
Oh, for sure.
You gotta make sure you cross all your I's and dot all your T's if you're gonna do something like this, because they don't come for you. And if you ain't got friends in high places, they gonna get you. And unfortunately, my brother had to get got.
Look, Jackson was arrested in Charleston. He set himself up out of water.
Yeah.
Charleston is nice and expensive.
It is.
I also thought it was crazy that he had gone to prison before.
Yeah.
3 years for that that tax return scheme involving the identity. 10,000. You know how organized you have to be to keep track of 10,000 people?
That's a CEO.
He served
That's a CEO.
He's a CEO, man. He's a CEO.
served more than 3 years in prison for that conviction. Came out, allegedly did the same thing in a different font, according to police. That is crazy. Okay, real quick. There's also, man, a scam going around. This is a fake jail bail call. This is eating y'all up out there.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this real quick because we got to go to break in a minute. So
We can do it on the other side if you think you need more time.
not really. I
Okay.
mean, we can knock it out real quick. So this happened to my grandma too. So what happens is this, man. They'll call you from the jail. They'll say that your child is in jail. They need your money and they need it quick. They about to go to prison. And what they'll tell you to do is send money to a certain place. In this case, they asked this lady to send $405 through Zelle so her daughter can be released. Now, you never send money ever to a bondsman in a Zelle payment, okay? In that moment, you're thinking it's a scam because you're thinking, how did my child get out? How do I get my child out? So you're not thinking rationally because you're scared and your emotions are high. So of course you just send the money. The next day that she calls the jail and they tell her straight up, you've been scammed. She still had to go pay the jail in person to get her daughter out.
Because the caller gave a badge number, gave the daughter's name, gave a jail ID number, mentioned a court clerk's name. Like they had info.
Everything in there, man. And they made this lady actually go pay. Her daughter had to sit in jail that she thought she bailed her out. Crazy.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, bruh. That's messed up, man.
Wow. That means somebody's literally looking at these jail logs and trying to get to the people before they can actually get their loved one out of jail.
Selling information.
Boy, that's crazy. Happened in DeKalb County, y'all. Y'all got to be aware. But that is going to do it for this half hour. We have so much more news coming at you after the break. Welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta, everybody. Hopping back into these news stories, and this one is honestly very disturbing. An ex-ICU nurse just admitted to trafficking a 16-year-old in Metro Atlanta, according to police.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch on this topic because I hate these type of people. But I mean, for the people y'all need to know.
You should know, yes. For sure.
A former North Georgia ICU nurse is headed to prison for the next decade. Thank God, after a disturbing case of child sex trafficking, 26-year-old Reed Cohen, Skelton, I can't even say his last name, Skeleton. It's
Skelton?
Skelton. That looks like skeleton, but Skelton. Of Hart County pleaded guilty this week to multiple charges, including trafficking for sexual servitude and child exploitation. Attorney General Chris Carr says this case started where so many do now, online. Once again, please keep y'all children off of these social media apps.
Wow.
All right. Skelton spent months grooming a 16-year-old girl on Snapchat before finally picking her up in Cobb County and taking her to a Fulton County hotel back in November 2024. Once there, investigators say he paid the girl $500 for sex and even recorded the abuse.
Oh my God.
You're a scumbag, bro. And we hate people like you, dog. I hope when you get that decade, I hope 10 years, I hope all 10 are horrible.
It's unfortunate because when you're that age, $500 is a lot of money.
It's a ton.
So when you think you just met somebody, you don't know that this is like disgusting. I mean, you're just young and dumb and just talking to somebody who says, oh, I'll get $500. Boy.
Here's the thing. He took a plea. So as a part of his plea, Skelton has surrendered his nursing license and is now a registered sex offender. I don't think they should allow people like this to take a plea deal. I think you should be automatically given a sentence that is the most craziest, outlandish, wildish. It should be triple digit numbers of a sentence that you get. Because what do you mean I get to take a plea deal and only do 10 years?
Right.
Life.
Well, life is only 25. Yeah, life is only 25. That's why when you hear people say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you life plus," you only can do as a lot of people don't think you're gonna make it past 25 years. You know what I mean? So that's why when you see a 19-year-old getting life plus X, Y, and Z is because at 25 years for a 19-year-old, you'll still be like 40. So,
I thought life in that sense meant like if you were 50. and you got 25 years, that would be life. But if you were 19, it wouldn't be considered life. It'd be 25 years. I don't know. I never knew that.
Yeah, life is only 25 years. How many?
I'm looking at it. It says a life sentence is not always 25 years, but in many jurisdictions, particularly in the U.S., a sentence of 25 to life means the inmate is eligible for parole consideration after 25 years, not necessarily released.
I see. So life plus means you got that 25 plus to make sure you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so he's got 10 years behind bars and 15 years of strict probation to follow. So
So what is probation going to do to somebody who's willing to do this?
Mr. Reed Cohen, you suck, bro.
Crazy.
You suck, man. You've put this girl through a traumatic, when I say a traumatic life, like, thing that she has to go through, bro. She's only 16. She's gonna have to go through this forever.
And this is the scary thing. Like, imagine being a parent and having your kids raised in the world, knowing that like these type of people are on the same platforms as your kid.
Flat out.
I've heard people like being on certain games. I'm not gonna say their names.
Oh,
but,
Roblox.
There it is, right there, flat out on Roblox, playing like they're kids and then meeting up with little children. Like that stuff is crazy to me.
The Attorney General, Chris Carr, flat out said yes, Roblox and Snapchat are like big places adults will go and try to find these kids. It's crazy.
Because they know they're on there. That's the thing. A lot of these adults know that Snapchat is like huge thing. I think anybody over the age of 25, if you have Snapchat, you should delete it. Like, if you still have Snapchat over the age of 25, delete the Snapchat.
You can only do so many.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I haven't had Snapchat in I don't know how long. Would never use it again. And also Roblox. Like, I have played Roblox before, like just with my little cousins and stuff, like just to know like what it is that they're on. And bruh, I have been, and I can attest to this, I have been in lobbies to where grown men, and it's kind of weird for me saying this because I was in the lobby too, but it's like grown men were in there like chit-chatting with children. I wasn't talking to anybody.
Yeah.
But they're in there like really chit-chatting with kids, bruh, in these lobbies. Hey, what are you up to? Oh, follow me to this, or hey, help me build this, or it's like, hey, bro, you grown as all get out, and you talking to this crazy, bruh. Yeah, man. I hope you spend all 10 years of them getting your geek.
Is there any world where you would be a grown man listening to children around you in these rooms and be like, might be a little weird to ask these kids would help me build something? Like, there's no world where that's like normal.
Never.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, as soon as if I were in a Roblox game, because I don't know if there's a draw to it for adults for real, but maybe there is. But like, as soon as I heard children, I'd be like, oh, this is not.
It is fun.
The room. Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're fun.
There is a draw to it. I can't lie.
Oh, wow, guys.
There is a draw to it. I hate to say it, but so world creating in Roblox, anybody can do apparently. Anyone with the Roblox account can create a world in Roblox for free using the Roblox Studio software. This is where kids go to play in certain worlds. They go to different worlds in there. Some Roblox world creators are earning millions, with top developers are averaging $33.9 million annually. Oh my God.
$33.9 million annually?
$33.9 million.
A good world?
No, just streaming it.
You're creating a world that people can play in Roblox, and anybody can do this.
Yeah, anybody can create worlds in Roblox.
So it incentivizes adults for being and kids.
It incentivizes smart adults to like, hey, I'm about to make a financial decision to make some money off of this app. Not an adult to go, hey, I'm going on this app so I can find a kid to touch.
No, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
But that's the draw, though. It says over 100 creators earning more than $1 million in 2025 alone.
That's what I was saying. So, like, I thought Roblox was literally a game for kids. These pervy adults were going on there and then finding them to, like, harm in some way.
No.
I didn't know it was, like, a thing for adults and kids.
It started out as a thing for kids, though. But like adults, I think everybody just started drawing to it through like social media, people posting it on YouTube and making millions off of YouTube. Now it became a whole entire thing.
Yeah.
It's almost
crazy.
like Fortnite was specifically for kids.
Right.
And it blew up and everybody's able to play it.
Yeah. I don't think people I don't know. I don't think people are on Fortnite like trying to. I don't know, man. All I say that to say this, bro. Y'all have to monitor what goes on in y'all's kids' phones, man. Have to monitor it. If you give your kid a phone at 10, 11, there is no passcode to that phone. There is no Face ID to that phone. There is no, hey, I'm going to have my phone up under the covers at 11 p.m. at night. There's
who
none
you
of
talking to?
None of that. The phone get took 7:30. 7:30, we shutting phone service down. All right? It's going down at the house. Ain't nobody talking on the phone. Me and your daddy, man, me and your mama put their phone up too. The phone is done.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, y'all need to monitor. I don't think this would have happened if their phone was monitored. And I think it goes all the way up to 16. Till you get 18 and out my house, your phone, if I'm paying for it, and I say this, my mama still pay for my phone. So you know, I pay her the bill, but she still, you know what I mean? I'm gonna sell her plan. I'm gonna sell her plan. But here's the thing. If I'm paying for your phone bill, your phone is mine. There is no code. There is no Face ID. When you get home, I need to sit. All right, what was you doing? Was you actually working today, or was you on your phone texting? And, okay, well, you don't get your phone tomorrow for school. Thank you.
Well, in other news, speaking of these teens being out of control, there's a teen here in Atlanta accused of shooting a family member's boyfriend.
Yeah, so Atlanta police responded to a reported shooting at 267 Payden Place Southwest around 6:15 p.m. When officers arrived, they located a man suffering from a gunshot wound. Now, what actually happened, investigators say the victim had come to the home demanding to speak to his girlfriend. She reportedly did not want to engage with him. She was like, nope, I do not want to see you. And after being asked multiple times, after the victim was asked multiple times to leave the area, the situation escalated, and police say a family member of the girlfriend shot the victim. The person that did shoot the victim was Kez Crenshaw, a family member, 17 years old at the time. He was 17. He's currently 17 years old. This is kind of interesting because it's like, you know, he was trying to protect, who knows what he was trying to do, but maybe he was trying to protect his family member from the boyfriend at the time. That kind of like threw me off. And it was also it wasn't Valentine's Day, but you know, this was Valentine's Day weekend that this occurred.
Saturday? Saturday was Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So Valentine's Day, bro was just trying to see his girl. Who knows what actually happened? Why she wasn't trying to engage with him. But this was like kind of weird when I heard it.
I mean, I don't know, because like you said, if you come to the house demanding to speak with somebody and she says, hey, I don't want to talk to you, like, get out of here, you don't know what he did to her. Literally under the sun. You have no clue what he did to her. So maybe the family member was thinking, like, let me protect you. But at the same time, bro, with a gun, you can't, you at least, y'all got to go outside and fight if it's all that. Don't bring a gun. Y'all just keep bringing guns into stuff. That's crazy.
But y'all was also like getting on me the other day because I was saying that I was just going to let them do their thing if a woman doesn't want to be around me. But maybe he came there trying to talk to his girl with a boombox, you know? Maybe the bro was trying to save his woman. And y'all, this is what happens when you chase after women, fellas. You gotta chill sometimes.
Right.
That's
all I'm saying.
That's not the same thing.
I don't think this is what this is.
There's a difference between victim came to the house with a boombox, crying, sniffling, on his knees, pleading to speak. This says victim came to the house demanding. First of all, you ain't demanding nothing while I got brothers here. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Who like, so I don't know. If I don't want to talk to you, now shooting him though is crazy.
Yeah. Now, well, yeah, and especially because he was 17 years old, he shouldn't even have had a gun in his possession. So Crenshaw is charged with aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of a firearm by a person under the age of 18, and he's currently booked in Fulton County Jail without incident.
Fulton County.
Man,
Fulton County.
Listen. I got sisters. You got sisters.
Amen.
You got a brother.
I do.
Let me tell y'all something. If any man, dude, boy, whatever, come to the crib yelling at my sister, trying to I don't know what. I'm very protective of my sister, so I don't think there's nothing wrong with this.
Shooting him?
Hey, brother. Hey, Hey, listen,
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you. No.
But
Wait,
hearing
let
the
me.
incident is kind of sketchy because again, it was on Valentine's Day, y'all. He was probably just trying. Maybe he messed up before it. He was coming with. Maybe he came with a box of chocolates.
Here's
Maybe
the
he
thing.
was really wanting to talk to Shawty.
Here's the thing, man. This is not the first time this is probably have happened. You know what I mean? Like, this seems like a very toxic, domesticated. I can't say that it is or not, but it seems this way. That's just off the information that I'm giving. It seems this way. So with that being said, this is probably not this girl's first time telling her brothers that this man has done this to her. You dig what I'm saying? So,
and we don't know if this was the brother or not.
Whoever,
the guy that shot him. Yeah.
Right.
whoever shot the Kez Crenshaw. This wasn't the first time that this girl was telling this person that, hey, this has been going on with me and this person right here. So, in order for you to protect your family, you protect your family at all costs. In my opinion, you protect them at all costs, regardless of age, race, gender, whatever the case may be. You protect them at all costs. If it's my little sister, hey, bro, I'm going to war. That's just facts. You dig what I'm saying? So, I would never say that, oh, this is. To shoot him is like so absurd. No, if that's what if that's what I gotta take it to let you know, like, hey, bruh, you messing with my family. I don't know you from a can of paint. I really don't even like you being with her, for real.
But you wouldn't want to like fight him first?
Oh,
Look at his picture.
what he look like?
Does it look like he got into any kind of a scuffle?
No, he didn't look like he got
Before I shoot you, why does that get to be plan A?
Here's the thing. We also don't know what this person that shot him looked like. So this person could have been smaller. This person could have been this. This person could have been a woman. We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It said the boyfriend.
It is a boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing though. It's like it's not an ex. It's not somebody that at least from the reports that I was seeing, it said boyfriend.
Well, but they also refused to leave according to these reports.
Fair.
So that person refuses to leave and you're trespassing. You know how, I don't know. The person still got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless, he's got arrested. Like you said, his charges, first of all, you shouldn't have had a gun under 18. So that's, a charge itself. But if he had any kind of a defense case, that could play out. Like if he felt like they were threatened or the sister was threatened or something like that, he's probably not beating that under 18 charge.
yeah.
But we don't know what happened.
If she doesn't want to see you, bro, walk away. Just saying.
I mean, it's also facts.
That's all I'm saying.
Also
but y'all was
facts.
beating me up earlier.
No, different scenario.
Y'all said
Totally
you
different
didn't go
scenario.
out there with the boom box.
Totally different scenario.
That's way-
Walk away.
That's-
Stuff like this
No,
doesn't
no.
have to
We're not-
happen.
No. This situation is I came to your house, I'm telling you to leave, and I'm refusing to leave. That's one thing. The other scenarios was somebody who showed up to the club, physically saw their ex-girlfriend talking to somebody about something he don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
And just shoots up the car.
In that instance, he
That's
should have walked away
crazy.
too. He just should have walked away too.
I
Anywho.
don't know.
Walk away, man. Walk away. You save yourself a lot. by doing that.
Easier said than done.
Well, in other news, some of these lawmakers here in Georgia are trying to stop ICE detention centers from coming to the city limits here.
Yeah, so Georgia lawmakers are pushing to prevent your taxpayer dollars from supporting ICE facilities being built.
Yeah.
We reported on it not too long ago saying how they acquired a facility, ICE, DHS acquired a facility out in Social Circle
Yes.
not too long ago. So some lawmakers are pushing back. Like, for example, Georgia State Senator Jaha Howard, he plans to introduce legislation prohibiting the use of state-controlled funds to establish or support ICE detention facilities. So when you hear that, basically what he's trying to push in this bill that he said that he was going to propose is your taxpayer dollars, your government, your Georgia grants that the government your local government could give to DHS. He's saying that he's not going to allow that to happen with this bill. South Fulton, the push comes amid multiple different reports, like I said, of the facilities being there. So, for example, let me break it down. Like, if they wanted to, let's say they acquired the facility and they said the sewage here sucks. We want a grant to make expand the sewage system or something like that. He's saying with this bill, he's going to stop that from happening. You're not going to be able to get the money from the government. That doesn't mean that the facility still can't do that. This isn't necessarily stopping them from still expanding or even building the facilities there. It's just there to stop your taxpayer dollars, your local taxpayer dollars from doing so.
Okay, so
What are you
it was
confused
confusing
about?
too, though, because it was, when I heard it and I was actually going back and forth with it, I was like, this almost sounds like a political stunt. Like you're just saying that, oh, I'm stopping ICE from getting money from the local citizens, but technically speaking, they don't get that. Yes. From local governments, they get that from a federal government.
So that's what this is saying. This proposed bill is saying, look, we're not going to put, like you said, your taxpayer dollars as it relates to what you're giving here in Georgia towards this stuff. There's still potentially private investment money that's going to build this stuff. There's still potentially federal money that's still going to build this stuff. They're just saying, as far as your local dollars, we're not going to put it towards this stuff if this bill were to pass.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Anywho, I think that's interesting. They also said that they're not going to be collaborating with ICE in raids or sweeps. You know, I mean, some people want this ICE thing to happen in the city. Some people do not. They're just making a stand here, it seems like.
How would they collaborate with ICE in the sweeps? What, local police departments and stuff like that? Or, I mean, that's when you say collaborate with ICE and sweeps. What does that even look like?
Like they would be helping out, like when they was had those little raids when they was like going to people's neighborhoods.
No, for sure,
and picking them up. They're saying they wouldn't want Georgia police to be doing that.
No, I got you. She said that they would be collabing, and I just my question was how who is going to be collaborating? They're taking Atlanta police officers. Oh, not collaborating.
Yeah,
not
the bill is so they would not be collaborating.
Be collaborating.
No, in ICE raids or any of these sweeps. So that's kind of what the problem sort of ish was in Minnesota. They didn't have any real collaboration with the local police departments. But I think there's a difference between saying like, you guys are going to come with us to physically do a raid or physically do a sweep, and hey, our ICE officers are under attack. We're calling the police because we need the police's help. I think that's what was not happening in Minnesota at one point. So this, the way I see it, and we'll have to see, what ends up in this resolution or whatever they end up actually passing. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't force somebody to like do ICE work that's not in ICE. So,
flat out.
I think that's just them saying like, by the way, we ain't doing it. So yeah. Anyway, in other news, here in Metro Atlanta, we got some Morehouse colleges. Boy, we have been giving a lot of HBCU stories to the people since we started. And right now, this has to do with Morehouse College and the controversy over Joseph Smith's portrait during Founders Week.
Now, for everybody who doesn't know who Joseph Smith is the creator of the Latter-day Saints of Mormon, or Mormon of Latter-day Saints, one of the two. But anyway, it's the Church of Mormon. That's who Joseph Smith is.
Okay.
Now, why is this portrait up in a
Morehouse?
Makes no sense. So, during Founders Week, the chapel unveiled a portrait of Joseph Smith Jr. in the Hall of Honor, a space that celebrates leaders tied to civil and human rights. All right, we're talking about a room that includes Rosa Parks, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Maynard Jackson, big people. And here you have Joseph Smith Jr. All right.
Oh,
now, here's the thing. Joseph Smith has been documented, and this is on record, of racist statements and tolerated slavery, even if he later supported gradual emancipation. So the question becomes, how does this align with Dr. King and the mission of Morehouse? Like, who okayed this? All right, so this is what things get things escalate. So things escalated. Students publicly criticized the decision during a major contest and was later disqualified. All right, administrators say it was rule related. The student says it felt retaliatory. Now the conversation has shifted from one portrait to a larger issue about voice and governance. All right, now I don't fully understand why this had to. What projected? Why? Well, I have so many questions. Go ahead.
Hold on. Who is King? You said
Dr. King.
Like Dr. Martin Luther King?
Yeah, this is the This is the legacy.
No. Okay, hold on. It said like King says the actions were retaliatory. Who is saying what is retaliatory and who is disqualified from the contest?
No. The legacy of Dr. King. That's just the mission of where the chapel is.
There's
Yeah,
a
the
junior.
there's a-
Junior Demarion King criticized that portrait publicly during the contest, asking how a racist,
Yeah.
unethical misjudging. Okay, so that's the King
That's-
who is disqualified from the contest.
Dr. King is the chapel. Yes, Dr. King is that's their chapel. Yeah.
I see what's coming
Yeah,
in. So
okay,
somebody criticized the portrait
Yes,
publicly, and then they
yes.
got disqualified from that contest.
Which they should have like criticized this portrait. Like, what in the world? Why was this even a thing at Morehouse? You know Morehouse is an HBCU,
Boy,
right? This is
that's comedy.
crazy.
Imagine
Whole
their
white man.
faces when they,
Whole white man. This.
which it's not a bad thing. I mean, I love white people.
Yeah,
you
for sure.
love white people. You know what I mean? We all love white people. Just say your
Crazy.
fiance is white.
Crazy.
It's not about the whiteness.
That's crazy.
Hey, that is hilarious, bro. I love white people. You love white people.
Your fiance's white. It's great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I'm saying it's not with a racist heart that one says this. It's just really funny that that's the photo that went up at Morehouse. Of all, I mean, because it's so, can you pull it up? It's not even like a cool, like, like white dude. It's like, okay. You might have had,
Joseph Smith.
let me
man.
look up to see. Yeah,
Joseph
Slaves.
Smith. Did Joseph Smith have slave? I don't know if Joseph
that's
Smith
what I'm about to look it up.
But I know that he definitely has said a lot of racist mark in the Latter-day Saints of Church or Mormons of
Oh.
Latter-day Saints.
Tolerated slavery among church members.
Yeah, that's what.
You
yeah.
gonna have somebody? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
You gonna have somebody who tolerated slavery up at Morehouse College, looking like,
HBC.
what's up?
Full-blown HBCU.
That's freaking comedy.
Well-
that you guys thought nobody was gonna say anything about that.
Morehouse is a private college in general.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
is.
like maybe they got this is me speculating. Was it a donor? Like,
So they didn't really say too much about where this fully came from, but
they had to have gotten paid.
that's what I.
for that.
That's what I'm thinking. That's
They
what
had
I'm.
to have gotten
That's
paid
what.
for that,
That's what I'm
dog.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
There is no way.
That's
There
what
is
I'm
just
thinking.
no way.
Oh, boy.
I'm thinking it was a donor, but yeah. So yeah.
Oh man, we are almost out of time. That is funny. It's not funny, but I hope they work all that out.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Let's see here. Before we go, let's tell you about how Cobb County is trying to let y'all just do a little drive-through court payment service.
Yeah. So Cobb County just did something that I think that everybody should do. Starting February 23rd, you can pull up to 122 Waddle Street in Marietta and handle certain court payments without even getting out of your car. Traffic tickets, school bus cameras violations, probation fees, and restitution. If you need to see a judge, you don't need to park. And let's be honest, this didn't happen by accident. Cobb installed 150 school bus cameras all over the place, so citations went up. Everybody was getting tickets. And yeah, you just bring your citation number, your ID, your card, and you're in and out between 7:30 and 3 on weekdays. No hunting for parking, no sitting in crowded courtrooms, just, slide through, pay your ticket,
That's
and move.
fine.
They needed y'all to pay. This is like dang near a money grab. We don't have no time to talk about this, but
1000%.
we put more cameras, so now we're catching more of y'all. So now we want to give you an easier way to pay. Bro,
Slide through, pay.
man. All right, that's fine. Whatever. That's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you tomorrow.
Peace.